Hey guys, I'm KSF. Welcome to Frontier Fan VOD review. I'm joined by head coach Packing 10. Today we're going to be looking at some of your best plays.
Okay, so we have identified who the MEI player is.
Yep.
Ali. So I think...
So they're ult tracking. You guys should be working on your plan there, because they're already walking in and you have no idea what you're doing this fight.
Yeah.
You should have a set plan.
I think, yeah, just generally speaking, the ult tracking seems... obviously that fight was very long, but... any type of ult tracking is probably pretty good here, but setting up a plan and like this positioning is like it's like super defensive. When you know like you could look for good wall opportunities and you know these chokes here or the main choke, you have Blizzard, you have a lot of things to work with, a lot of utility. So maybe not playing as passive in general would be a little bit better. Oh, they're questioning the ult tracking.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's bad MEI wall because of the positioning. So.
It's also just going to be a lot easier to get MEI walls if you guys are playing aggro already.
Yeah. Oh, they eat the Blizzard. Nice. Okay, a big thing. I see some ults come out here. You eat a Blizzard. You don't. Nobody really says anything. There's a Diva Bomb that comes in. Nobody talks about the Diva Bomb. Like you need to like I guess the luckiness of what happens here of there being a Diva Bomb that gets like the Nano Ryan gets pinned as the Diva Bomb's coming in and it gets kills with nobody saying anything is probably not good. So even the small communication like that is gonna help a lot with consistency and layering ultimates, things like that, and getting more value out of ultimates. Does the MEI ult get eaten? Okay, no way.
A pretty big thing with MEI ults in general is you want to wall like immediately after you MEI ult, so people can't like roll out of it or pin out of it. Just like trap people inside of the MEI ult.
Yeah. Did they not get a kill off that MEI ult?
No, they killed the McCree. That's why
they killed McCree.
I think they did at least. No, McCree's right there. I don't know then.
And he's not calling his walls at all. And when you're playing the MEI McCree comp, I'm just gonna run it. Calling walls is like so important. Yeah. And just like who you're focusing, because like if you're playing the MEI in this comp, you always need to be working from inside the shield to like a wide off angle, and like always trying to freeze them and then play off your walls, and that's like really communication intensive. So let's see if we can find an example of when you should be swinging wide. New York XL spray. Okay, cut the VOD. Cut it.
Cut the VOD.
Cut it.
A general infrastructure of how a team should be is like right after the fight you start your ult tracking, and then right after that is when you like make a plan. You're sometimes doing both, but like it's not usually like in the right order or at the right times.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean a really simple way to do it, right, is just you have a system. It doesn't need to be, you know, everything's different, right? Every team's different. Yeah. If you just have a system of, you know, after every fight, as soon as the fight's done, you reset, start getting your positioning, and you talk about what ults they have, what ults you have, what the plan is. Like 3 steps, really easy, really consistent. Something like that is really good. Also, in this situation here, right, you wall 2 people off, and it's just like, hey, I walled a couple people off. They're walled off. It's like these guys are dead to rights. That Ryan is 100% dead. Yeah. You know, like urgency. Urgency is important.
Be a sense of urgency for sure.
Yeah. Like this fight, I think is probably a pretty important fight on this map. They have less than a minute left.
Especially like right here, they just use wall. You guys can even just like hard push right now. Like wall is like one of the biggest cooldowns in this comp. Like if you have no wall, you could just hard push and like use your own wall. If you don't get a good wall, it's okay. You could just back to the corner again or whatever. But I don't know. Holding that corner is actually really good.
Yeah, because we're looking at like you killed Diva now, and look, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're still walking up. They get like half their respawn for this guy. They get over half their respawn by the time we were like thinking to get this corner. And then by the time we get there, like there should be no fear of us staying here. With them being 5 people, they do not want to fight in here, and if they want to, they have to use a bunch of ults, and they have worse positioning, and they're really far away. Whoop, not bad. But yeah, I mean, like, once you get that kill, like, you get up here aggressive, you push them out. Don't let them take that space for free. There's no reason for them to have that space for free. They don't deserve the respect. They don't have. They shouldn't get the space. It's just, it's there, and it's like, okay, we're standing here because we should stand here. There needs to be purpose with where you're positioned on the map, and it kind of is like autopilot right now. Like, okay, cool, we're cool just staying there. Oh, they're gonna use their cooldowns again. Like 2 MEI walls. Now we get engaged on.
It's also, yeah, I didn't even see before that the D.Va was still dead. Like, when they use that wall, like, that's a go call, like, right there. Like, hard push, and you look for a good wall, because you're most likely going to get a good wall, because they're backing there, and...
Wait, I want to go back a second here. Because it also looks like you have, like, 5 ults here, right? Like, 4 ults coming up. Playing that corner, like, I mean, they have no wall and no D.Va. You could literally even just walk in with the high noon. I hate starting fights with high noons, but like that's one of the times where like
that's kind of mid fight already too. Like,
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
There's no D.Va also. That's just free.
Yeah.
Like anything you do there is just free because you already have such a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's an important fight too.
Yeah.
4 ults, lose the point, back foot. Not really doing a good job of controlling high grounds. And look at the tempo the other team's having. Every single fight you get engaged on. Every single fight. And the Ryan D.Va Lucio comp, it's all about taking initiative and engaging, right? You want to pressure the Ryan with your front line. You want to be able to swing your MEI wide, try to get a freeze on him, and then you always want to be the ones engaging. That's one of the reasons why we were really successful at this comp was. We had tons of different setups and things we could do and ways we could engage and thought about it really differently, and you get like really creative with what you want to do.
That's about it. See you guys next time.